So I'm sure that he ain't gonna change. He's gonna be who he is. And again, he don't bother me. I don't think 2 seconds about none of that because he's not on my level. You know what I mean? It's like he's not talking about business. You know what I mean? It's just giving his opinion, trying to promote his son. I don't agree with. Floyd told me many years, probably go 25 years ago, that what kind of person he was. But initially, I'm just being honest. I didn't believe him. I had to see it for myself.
Yeah.
And my description of him, he's a horrible person.
Leonard Ellerby recently spoke in an interview and shared statements that have drawn attention to Floyd Mayweather's financial situation. His comments revealed several details about Mayweather's past financial dealings, bringing new focus to the issue. Ellerby, the former CEO of Mayweather Promotions, said that Mayweather has faced serious debts and financial pressure. He also suggested that the same financial problems that reportedly kept Mayweather in Dubai about a year ago have appeared again.
You live an American dream, man. You got 55 cars, 40 girlfriends.
Well, actually,
you're a billionaire now, right? Come on, let's salute this billionaire on stage.
But how many years ago you was broke? When I say broke, you ain't have a lot of money. You was just barely making it.
In the interview, Leonard Ellerby spoke in a way that led many fans to wonder if his comments were driven by frustration toward Floyd Mayweather, the man who eventually removed him from his executive position. But he also referred to last year's situation when Gervonta Davis mentioned that Mayweather was stuck in Dubai. According to the discussion, Mayweather was allowed to leave under the condition that he would settle certain debts within a year. If those payments were not completed, he would have to return to Dubai for further review of the situation. When the interviewer later asked about Mayweather's current financial status, Ellerby first avoided giving a direct answer. However, the interviewer pushed the topic, suggesting that his response could help clarify what was really going on.
Floyd had posted that you was no longer a part of Mayweather Promotions. You care to say anything about that?
There's nothing to say other than I appreciate the opportunity to do something amazing. We had an incredible run, and I'm forever grateful and thankful. Blessed.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Yeah. That's
blessed.
I love to hear that shit.
Yeah.
According to Leonard Ellerby, Floyd Mayweather was unable to clear the debt he reportedly owed, which forced him to travel back to Dubai to address the agreement he had made there. This situation happened around the same time Mayweather was surrounded by several controversies, including claims about purchasing a $42 million mansion in New York City, reported debts to jewelry stores, and questions related to tax matters. Ellerby explained that although some people believed Mayweather had escaped the situation, that was not the case. He suggested that the challenges Mayweather was facing in Dubai were even more serious, pointing to outstanding debts and financial disputes. According to his comments, once those matters are handled there, Mayweather would then have to return and deal with the legal issues waiting for him.
Which he's done a good job thus far. But then sometimes there's a line that you cross with some of the things and you turn some people off. And
many people were surprised when Leonard Ellerby revealed that his departure from Mayweather Promotions was connected to the controversies surrounding Floyd Mayweather and how the company had been managed. Ellerby explained that stepping away was not an easy choice. He said it was painful to leave, but felt it was the right decision after witnessing several questionable decisions over time. According to him, those actions had also affected him personally, and after dealing with the situation for so long, he decided he could no longer remain involved.
Number of years, and I'm like, what is it about him that sort of
he's always been jealous of Floyd. He's always been jealous of Floyd, and if that ain't obvious, I don't know what it is.
After Leonard Ellerby made these statements, many fans quickly reacted in the comment sections. Some people suggested that the issue might be related to the heavy spending habits often seen among retired athletes, noting that large expenses and poor investments can eventually lead to financial trouble. Others also claimed that Floyd Mayweather may exaggerate his wealth because his public image is strongly connected to being extremely rich. Another fan shared a different opinion about Mayweather's reported stay in Dubai. The commenter argued that usually only a primary passport might be flagged, meaning a person could still leave using another one. They also mentioned that in some cases within the UAE, employers have been known to hold employees' passports. According to that fan, The situation could have involved a dispute with someone influential, possibly even a member of a royal family.
Just barely making it.
Today, I ran all the way in here.
Why?
Because I couldn't even buy a bus ticket.
That's crazy.
But you still had 55 cars.
No, I don't.
What happened?
Well, I bought myself some crack.
Dang.
And then more crack.
Some fans continued sharing their own theories about why Floyd Mayweather might have been in Dubai. One commenter suggested there could be multiple possible explanations, mentioning rumors such as financial investigations or disputes related to gambling debts. According to that speculation, situations like unpaid casino credit could sometimes lead to travel restrictions until the matter is resolved. Other users in the comments were more critical, accusing Mayweather of portraying a luxurious lifestyle on social media, while allegedly dealing with financial problems behind the scenes. A few even mocked his image, claiming that his extravagant spending and public displays of wealth might have contributed to his current situation.
Not with the disrespect thing, that's just something I don't get into. Floyd's a legend in the sport. He's accomplished everything in the sport, beat everybody's TBE.
The former chief executive of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe, also claimed that Floyd Mayweather had overestimated how much money he would earn from his most recent fight. According to him, the exhibition bout ended up being crucial, as the income from that event was reportedly one of the main ways Mayweather was able to deal with his financial pressures and avoid further legal trouble.
No, none of these guys are like Floyd. Floyd was...
However, Leonard Ellerby revealed that Floyd Mayweather could realistically earn only around $20 to $25 million from a fight, far short of the debts he reportedly owed in Dubai. This shortfall is reportedly one reason he is pushing to organize an exhibition bout with Jake Paul. Ellerby also warned that if Mayweather fails to repay his obligations after taking so much time, the consequences could be severe. Yet, despite these financial pressures, Mayweather continues to maintain his famously lavish lifestyle, which makes Ellerby's claims seem even more striking.
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Since leaving Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby has faced criticism from fans accusing him of betrayal for revealing confidential details about Floyd Mayweather. However, some argue that Mayweather was actually the first to act improperly. Initially, Ellerby stayed silent on Mayweather's debts and other controversies, but over time he began speaking out. After his departure from the company, he has reportedly provided federal authorities with information about Mayweather's locations and assets, effectively working against him.
Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what we do?
While Rick Glazer also confirmed the situation, Floyd Mayweather's public appearances had led many to believe the reports were false, or that he had managed to resolve the matter and leave Dubai in May. However, Leonard Ellerby now claims that Mayweather was indeed confined in Dubai. According to him, Mayweather's release came with strict conditions, including blocked bank accounts until his debts were fully paid. Ellerby's close role as CEO of Mayweather Promotions gave him early knowledge of the situation, even before Gervonta Davis commented on it. Ellerby also stated that while Mayweather has returned to the United States, the financial and legal constraints in Dubai still impact him.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Although Leonard Ellerby did not provide extensive details about Floyd Mayweather's detainment, Several leaks in recent weeks have fueled speculation among boxing fans. According to Ellerby, Mayweather was reportedly given a large sum of cash at a casino, but lost it quickly while gambling. Since there are no official legal casinos in Dubai, this likely occurred at a private venue. As a result, his private jet was allegedly surrounded by police, and with his bank account blocked, the funds were essentially unusable at the Dubai airport.
Just out of curiosity, bro, he said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying,
After leaving Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby ventured into a new arena. His first move into the growing world of women's college basketball showed quick results. He appeared at a press conference in State College, Pennsylvania, to announce that one of his players would be transferring to Big Ten rival Penn State. In this role, Ellerby acts as an advisor for McMillan on NIL name, image, likeness agreements. Ellerby had previously served as the CEO and public face of Mayweather Promotions for 17 years, until Floyd Mayweather ended their professional relationship last June. During his tenure, he oversaw the promotion of all Mayweather's pay-per-view events, including the notable unanimous decision victory over Manny Pacquiao in May 2015 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
Floyd, whether in interviews or anywhere else.
I want to talk a little about big news came down yesterday. Leonard Ellerby no longer in at Mayweather Promotions. Seems like that's happened a couple times over the course of the years back. Because I remember years ago I was thinking Richard Schaefer was going to take over, but now apparently that is happening. Thoughts on Leonard Ellerby making his way out?
I think Leonard is still in a good position, and I don't think that it was any animosity between Floyd.
The Mayweather vs. Pacquiao pay-per-view buys setting a U.S. record. During this period, the former CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby, became involved in a situation that eventually led to his exit. Floyd Mayweather officially announced Ellerby's departure on Instagram, and his role was filled by Richard Schaefer, long been defended simply because he was Gervonta Davis.
And Leonard, I just think that it was just time for him to move on.
Of course, Leonard is very wrapped up in PBC type stuff here with this promotion and everything that they do. Do you think that played any part in him leaving Mayweather Promotions?
I guess it could have played a part. I mean, if you're in between promotions and you're working with one and you're not working with the other.
Some fans shared unusual opinions about Leonard Ellerby. One remarked that his facial hair always looked strange and unreal, which made them dislike him. Another fan highlighted Ellerby's long history with Mayweather Promotions.
I mean, yeah, so, but, I don't think there was no, like I said, I don't think there was no animosity or anything, because even Floyd always spoke as, you know, he would always say that, you know, when Al Heyman has fights, you know, because he can always get his fighters on Al Heyman's show.
I mean, do you think it was a little difficult for Leonard being in a tough spot, because obviously very close to Tank here, and then
some fans have been openly critical of Richard Schaefer's struggles, still came as a surprise to many observers. At the same time, Leonard Ellerby, American boxing promoter, had long been recognized as a close confidant of Floyd Mayweather his career. However, in recent years, the decline of Mayweather Promotions.
Of course, we know Floyd and Tank had their ups and downs, so mostly downs recently.
Yeah,
so do you think that was...
Yeah, that makes it tough. That makes it tough. That makes it where, you know, he basically... Because a lot of times friends want you to pick sides. But, I mean, Leonard's smart enough not to pick sides.
Amid all this, Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle, commented on how Leonard Ellerby managed the complicated relationship between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd had occasionally criticized Davis since the fighter left Mayweather Promotions.
Not to pick sides, and he just kept it business.
It seems like Mayweather Promotions is kind of, over the last few years, not had the place of prominence that it had previously. Do you think that was part of it too, or it seemed like it's kind of more of an afterthought at this point?
Well, I mean, I just think that...
I understand now. You want the rewritten scripts to keep a similar length and level of detail as the original. not overly condensed. From now on, I will preserve the full context, details, and nuances, just phrased differently to avoid copyright issues, without shortening it unnecessarily.
I mean, it got to a point where, you know, I started hearing a lot of young fighters saying that, they're not getting fights, and
Jeff Mayweather played a role in the split between People, Floyd Mayweather, American boxer, and People, Leonard Ellerbe, American boxing promoter. According to Jeff, several young fighters at Mayweather Promotions.
So what do you think about, Richard Schaefer, obviously tightening the sport for many, many years? Do you think that was a good move for Floyd?
I think with